Greetings everyone, my name is Atherville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. We're back to the usual weekly morning schedule. In today's stream, I'll cover a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I find online, primarily the former. First, a quick rundown of the rules, as it has been a while. This stream was preempted by both Sage as well as the release of 48 Hour, but now we're back on schedule for now. That's cool, Paul. I'll be covering levels for about 2-ish hours, then move on to art, then memes. And tonight a few more levels, maybe 1 or 2 of them. Tomorrow morning, 48 Hour, tomorrow evening, Oracle of Ages. Anyways, we're beginning with this stage. World Travel Part 12, Italy Normal, by Lipatio. 75 plays, score 28. This was submitted to me a few weeks ago. But it's fine, it's only about 10-15 minutes of footage anyways. Let's begin this for real. As I was saying, I'll have to re-record the footage for the last stream for Oracle of Ages. Tokyo Island and entering the dungeon is fine, although in the edited version for the LP will be edited down because of all the walking back and forth. But everything leading up from the second dungeon entrance to Tokyo Island is a bit corrupted. You know, involving the animal friends. Nice to use the bouncing balls to represent the fruits. Whee! Oh, I see that up there. I'm not going for it. The chat is still recovered, so I'll keep it. I can also re-record part of Tokyo Island, but as I said, I don't think it's necessary. It is a bit confusing. Or trial and error. Well, not really trial and error, but more of a winding side quest. Don't worry, it's only 10-15 minutes of footage that need to be recorded. Nothing much. Chat will still be there. Will that be okay, Paul? I am a movie. Monday morning. Thanks. I'll probably record it tonight. I'll make a note of it and besides, there was more walking back and forth than needed in there. I kind of overestimated when Ricky would show up. Hopefully once they enter the Moonlight Grotto, things get a little bit less too much walking back and forth. I was especially guilty of it during the Wing Dungeon, or the Rail Dungeon. That's one of the reasons I don't usually play Zelda games. I tend to forget things in terms of puzzle design like that. You know, the survivors should form an organization called Ultimate Hope to combat Ultimate Despair. You know, the survivors of the latest Killing game should form an organization called Ultimate Hope. I mean, that seems like a good idea. Or the Ultimate Foundation. Or the Hope Foundation. That's good to know. SDR? You mean Danganronpa 2? Oh. I tried not committing too late. I mean, if you really want to, if you really want me to, I can preserve the chat and re-record the Tokyo Island, so it's less. Well, again, I don't think it's really necessary because, again, it's a windy side quest, and I want to showcase that. If I re-record and know where everything is for Tokyo Island, it'll go against my point saying it's a bit confusing, or a bit windy. Super Danganronpa 2? I see. It's kind of like those NES games when moving on to the Super NES. They always attach the prefix Super to them, like Castlevania 3 leading into Super Castlevania 4. Etc. Thank you, Paul. Don't worry, when I eventually get to Seasons, I'll know roughly where everything is. As I mentioned before, this will not be a 100% playthrough. That was close. Sorry, buoys. I have no choice. New Danganronpa V3? How fitting. Ah, thank goodness. Thank you, Lipatio. Yeah, I'll try getting all the items outside of rings. Because as I said, this will not be a linked playthrough. I'm not going to link my Oracle of Seasons game card to it. It'd probably cheese the experience too much, so no linkage at all. When I eventually get around to playing Seasons, I will link my card to Ages a bit, so I can carry over some of the stuff. Because I would like to start with a level 2 sword. That wasn't that hard, actually. Soft reboot? I see. Look at all these houses. They almost look as if they have eyes. At least that first one. If we had a Danganronpa 4, it'd be 64. I mean, technically, if we're following the conventions, number 3 should have been called 64, and number 4 should have been new. That or should be 4DS. Double Suffering or something. Idea for fan game developers, wink wink nudge nudge. Danganronpa 4, Double Suffering. Danganronpa 5. I'm not sure how to add a Wii joke. Gee, thanks. You ruined everything. These I'm not actually sure if they're called gyres or gyres. I may have been mispronouncing it all this time. Because they're not spelled with a Y, it's an I, so it's like Giri or Giri. It makes sense with berries. We made it. If we're going to have another Danganronpa spin-off, we probably want to follow the teaser that was held at the middle of that Danganronpa sequence. Emosu-style Danganronpa, starring Sakura. Danganronpa Bass. You're right, that works. Oh, goody. The issue is that the Giris deal a lot of damage. We'll get there. No damage this time. Eventually, sometime after I finish the first game, I'll try out another, aka live Let's Try. Right now, I'd give Danganronpa, especially considering the time frame was built in, probably a... It's kind of hard to say because I never really played that many interactive visual novels, other than some Ace Attorney. So I find it kind of hard to rate. Wait, there's a sequel to that one? Alright, we're back. There was a weird issue on YouTube or Restream's end where the stream just cut off to 0. It's been fixed. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's none of your fault. It's YouTube or Restream. It just died. And it's not my internet either. It's just that side. Mega Man 2. Alright then, considering it's a fan game, I'll think of covering it later. But I will add it to a queue of sorts. Yeah, we can see each other's messages. There's no issue there. As I was saying before, we were rudely interrupted by the internet just dying. Hey, Sonic. Did I just despawn the tops again? Okay, there you are. Despawn moment. No? I don't even know who it is. I don't even know who you're referring to. So just stay down there, otherwise it won't spawn, because the spawner's off screen. Yeah, I know, no universal spawners. I have heard about that through speedruns, namely of Zelda games. Hey, Top. Okay. Fine with me. I definitely don't introduce a Proto Man. I already see how that'll turn out. Really, Sonic? You behave almost the same way as Marcelo did. Asking questions upon entering the stream, and leaving afterwards, doing nothing else, really. Thanks for all the tanks, it makes this fight much more manageable. Even in the comment section, you do pretty much the same thing. Pretty much. Remember, I even see comments that are removed, so... yeah. Fine stage, although compared to Lipatio's newer fare, this is kind of more mediocre. Alright, time for a hard stage. Second up is Run Lads Run 2, The Last 3 Minutes Grand Escape Ultra Nightmare Plus by Shiorifujisaki with a score of 32 plays and a score of 7. Wait a minute, it may be their parents, one of them. What's here? Give up. Okay, that's the easy route. I wish we restarted the stage and restarted the timer. Time to escape. First, we defeat Sparkman. Compared with the incarnation Mega Man. So, we're back, I think. Here's a quick summary of what happened in the last 10 minutes. I reached the point in the stage of Unlast where I was fighting Sparkman, went to the right. Suddenly, the game froze, repeating the same beat over and over. Then, as I tried to move the mouse to close and restart the game, my mouse disappeared. I noticed that OBS reached 0 kilobytes per second, and everything else froze completely. I tried doing everything, Ctrl-Alt-Delete, Ctrl-Shift-Escape, some other key combinations. Absolutely nothing worked. This never happened before in Mega Man Maker. Anyways, back to schedule. Next up is MMTRF2 Intro Stage, Ather Takeover by Bradfrey Mk2 with 10 plays and a score of 3. When I eventually get a new computer, this won't happen. Then I'll be able to add a technical difficulty screen and keep the stream running, I guess. As I said, GPU prices. If it crashes again, I'm just gonna go directly to the meme stream. Art and memes. I wasn't able to get your level IDs, unfortunately, so if you submitted anything before in the last stage, please redo it. No buffering here, thankfully. If YouTube or my computer doesn't want me to play Mega Man Maker, then okay, fine. And to repeat a point I made earlier, I'm re-recording the first part of Oracle of Ages, specifically the part that focuses on getting to Tokyo Island from the second dungeon. In post, I'll join together part A and part B of this episode, so there's less of an abrupt shift. Thank you, Sign. Thank you, Lipatio. Must have been a strange edge case or something, not related to Mega Man Maker. Like an error propagated from a few weeks ago and then it added up to this. Still, this never happened before with this game. The last time it happened was a graphical bug involving Enlisted, but even then it resulted in a blue screen of death. Here, nothing of that sort happened, it just completely froze up. First hi to the patio. Hey, Strike. I wish I had your rebound, Striker. I said this before and I'll say it again. Mega Man 10's weapons, barring 3 of them, not counting the Mega Man killer weapons, they're kind of lackluster. They require a bit too much skill for the amount of war they give you. Outside of stuff like the Solar Blaze, Triple Blade, and one of the other weapons. I used to say that the Water Shield was fairly good, but in retrospect it has a few issues. Me neither, this is the first time that happened. In previous streams there were some issues where my microphone driver crashed, but that didn't freeze up my whole computer. Wheel Cutter, yeah. Wheel Cutter is also one of the other awesome weapons. Along with the Solar Blaze, Triple Blade, those are the best weapons of Mega Man 10. The rest were kind of lackluster in terms of how much skill you have to use. Thankfully, their Mega Man Maker incarnations are far better. Every single time they ported to either Maker or the Mega Mix engine, they were made far better. Take, for example, the Water Shield. Now it spawns faster, and each of the bubbles are more durable. Number 3 up is Metal Drill by SWN1 Bass with 25 plays and a score of 7. Just in case. I'll try not using it though. I don't recall playing any of the other levels in the series. I mean, now the Commando Bomb's far more usable here too. It was somewhat powerful in the base game, but the fact that you only turn it once caused some issues. Let me put this another way. I feel Mega Man 9's weapon set, although it's fairly overpowered, is better than 10's. I get what they're trying to do with 10. The problem with 9's weapon set is that it's too powerful. So Mega Man 10 is kind of an overcorrection. In Mega Man 9, all the weapons are actually useful. In 10, in efforts to correct the issue, they overdone it. Thankfully 11 fixed all these problems. Special weapons are supposed to be powerful, but not overpowerful. Not to the point where they completely destroy all the challenges. Chill Spike was a bit too situational, same with Rebound Striker. Honestly, in order to improve the Rebound Striker, we either have to make it work more like how Strike Man uses it, where it homes in on you upon every bounce, or increase the number of balls it control, like the bounce ball. If you compare the base stats and abilities, I say that the bounce ball is basically a better version of the Rebound Striker. They perform very similar functions. And unlike the Striker, which you have to wait a few times for it to reach full power, the bounce ball is always at full power. That would work too, Buster. I like the idea, but in base 10 it's too situational. Sick trick shots, yes. But again, more incentives required for that. And if we're gonna do trick shots, yeah, please decrease the ammo usage. How about a generic enemy stopper? Or specified to enemies? Yeah, it does need a lot of things. It was on par with Magmal 2, but for Mega Mix, yeah, it's last generation. It shows. To be fair, in the future, I would love to see a Mega Man Maker 2 designed using the Mega Mix engine. Trying to compare this with Mega Mix is kind of an unfair comparison, as Mega Mix is basically next generation. A better comparison would be Mega Man Maker and Magmal 2's engine. Hey, Red. That'd be fun. Fourth up is Base Nuke Mission by AgentAPM with 7 plays and a score of 0. Neat, Napalm Bomb. As time has gone by, I've noticed I've been playing fewer and fewer special weapon-oriented stages, and more stages which just give me a bunch of them. Which is fine, I guess, but I always like playing around with special weapons. A lot more than the Mega Buster, to be fair. Okay, that's cool. I want to take the upper route. Whoa! That could have gone really badly. That was the advanced route. Thank you for giving that option, developer. More tots in 48 hours. I have some more tots in 48 hours. Even though I just finished Tier 4, I already think that it's better than Magmo 2 in terms of contestant levels. We didn't even encounter anything like Megalondo, whatever the stage filled with every single asset was, and most important of all, there was no Yggdrasil. There are plenty of stages which have issues, but not to that extent. Yeah, like the space travel. Those are fun stages. Sure, Glacier. Feel free. I like how the stage gives the option of basically 2 routes depending on how good you are. The upper route for good, lower route for all basic ones. And if you're able to take the upper route easily, you get a lot of time shortcuts. If you're good at the game, you can take the upper route, which is filled with shortcuts. Oh yeah, Danganronpa, I never got around to telling what my score is. Right now I'll give it about 7. Maybe actually not, I don't want to give numerical scores. I don't like those. I'd say it's... The first Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, so far is almost good. It has many things to like, but my biggest issues are, well, mainly the lack of replayability. I know Phoenix Wright also kind of suffers from this, but not to the same extent. I mean, I like the game, but the lack of replayability, some issues with exploration. Yeah, on Sunday back to 48 hour. I have at least 7 more tiers to go through, plus the bonus stages, plus the side quests, plus whatever else I'm missing. I'm gonna be playing 48 hour for the next 3 months or so, at the current rate. Hi Orlandox, welcome! Yeah, it's not the best, but I still like it. Oh yeah, Napalm Bomb versus Napalm Bomb. Oh boy, I just realized that the colorations are gonna be similar. Actually, no, they won't. I don't have the ability to slide, though. That caused an issue. Like, it has several issues, some glaring, which bring down experience for me. Currently my favorite stage, like the overall progression. I like how it gives an alternate path for more skilled players, but is also riskier at the same time. And a nice fallback route. Fifth up is Frigiman by GW9, with 92 plays and a score of 30. I mean, even in Tier 2 or Tier 3, there are a few stages which I quite enjoy. That wasn't... maybe not quite enjoy, but somewhat enjoy. This was not the case in Magma 2. I mean, for example, that level with all the crickets, aka Batans. Despite all its flaws, I had fun with that stage. Can't say the same for any of the Tier 2 stages, or Tier 3 stages. Speaking of ice-based stages, here's another one. A different take on the ice blocks. Whoa. I'm liking where this is going. Here's to hoping that some of these designers participate in the next Magma, which may be the final one. Ooh. My sympathies, Sylveon. Okay, I think I see how to do this. Perfect. Fans. My biggest enemy gimmick in Mega Man Maker. In Mega Mix, as we've seen, they're not that bad. But here... I already experienced fans in a few of the stages, in at least one of the stages in 48 Hour. And as we've seen, they're not that painful. The problem with the fans I have here is that they're super strong and a bit inconsistent. Namely, if you enter and re-enter a fan, it actually shoots you upwards quite quickly. I know a similar behavior sort of exists in 48 Hour, but not to the same extent. Okay, anti-backtracking. And thank goodness it has terminal velocity. I mean, Magma 1 actually had fan issues as well in a different sense. And they were fixed in 2, I think. No kidding. Similar issue with the Magflies. Actually, the Magflies are even worse. Oh boy. That's why whenever I see it in more precise configurations, I have issues. If you've seen judges complain about Batans in that Tier 3 stages, Magflies in this engine are far worse. I haven't played a Moai as well. Perhaps in the future. Well, not perhaps. I will in the future. Sure, Blocky. After Oracle of Ages is done, I'm moving on to another key game. And soon Lament of... Whoa! Okay, this is cool. Really cool. No pun intended. I'm surprised more stages haven't used this yet. Yeah, that'll be for April Fools. That seems like a much better fit. Considering what it's actually a rig... It's basically a running section. It may be a bit janky here, but in something like Megamix, I see a lot of fun setups. Or even in Magma 4. Just imagine if you can reverse gravity with them, or freeze the blocks. Yeah, definitely my favorite level of the episode. Good work, GW9. Next up is DMN-061 Cannon Man by Genox74. 41 plays, score 14. I don't usually mention key games because sometimes the keys may expire or I have to return them. And I don't want to sound like a jerk if a key game wins and I don't actually have the key anymore. I don't have I Am Fish, but I played the demo. Before I play I Am Fish, I think I really should play its spiritual predecessor, I Am Bread. A game which I do have. They're in the same genre after all. Be careful of all the spikes. Aw, that's why that was up there. Should have known. Not sure, but same genre. I will have to eventually play that if I want to play I Am Fish. It's more of a jokey game, but I understand what it's going for. It was getting over it. I Am Bread is much kinder than that. Save your money for now. Unless you have a spare copy, just save your money for now, and only purchase it during a sale. I have plenty of money myself. Enough, I guess. Oh look, Resnor. Pseudo Resnor. Sorry about your brother. Thankfully, they only took one hit. Just imagine if they took multiple hits and they had the same armor. Heck, maybe even in the future, we'll have a 72-hour. If we follow the trend. Maybe in 2025 or 26. Hopefully with a smaller scope than 48-hour. Or just have stuff like the Rockman level collab. Gee, I wonder what your weakness could be. Not this, apparently. But this is the easy cheesy button. So let's do a faster way. Not this either. Oh, Buster, okay. The Donpa cannons. Those are the ones from Mega Man 8, right? I think I remember them from Clown Man. I'm hoping it turns out good. It's fun playing 48-hour and similar games, but it's also fun to play a more traditional Mega Man game, a fully one. On that note, I will eventually release the edited version of the LP of Mega Man Boss Collab. Just give it some time, I'll get around to it. Jaden's currently busy with writing classes. And once the Mega Man fervor cools down a bit, I will return to Paper Mario and finish those episodes. The game is done, I just need to finish editing the episodes. Same with Smelter, although there's a bit more footage I have to record for Smelter. Congrats, Toxin. Boss exchange, yeah. I finished the LP on stream, just need to edit it. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with boss rush games like that. Feel free to collab. I mean, I even count one-level fan games as fan games. Oh, don't worry, I'll be playing Among Us with Mega Team Up on Sunday. Seventh up is the Neon VOD Obstacle Course by Cyanesque. 10 plays, score tree. Hey Para, welcome. We're getting a lot of returning faces today. Sure makes up for what happened earlier. Yeah, the modders would like to have it on the Switch, but there are more headaches with that. Blame Nintendo certification, whatnot. I'll have to double check and see if there's an alternate way. Cause I'm tight? Sorry about that. We'll see. I think in mobile there is a way you can actually play that. I like this. Lag. I love the Freeze Cracker. It's basically a more damage-oriented version of the Ice Slasher. The freeze effect doesn't last as long, at least it feels like that. But the trade-off is that it actually deals damage. And it can be aimed. And it pierces through enemy guards too. How long? Ever since it was released about 3-4 years ago. From the day of release was when episode 1 of the LP was released. That's when I started. I do. I'm really happy they converted this glitch into a formal mechanic. It's just so fun. If there's one asset I want carried over to Megamix, it'd be this. Sorry, Sheepy. With Megamix, it's pretty easy to replicate that. Just make custom teleporters. I'm guessing the reason the lag is due to the huge size of the room and all these magnets and other gimmicks. Mostly the magnets. It does help with these precise sections though, so it balances out. The freeze cracker for the blockies is amazing. Oh no. Spoke too soon. That's fine, it's only the game. It only happens if you can freeze the blocky pieces, the individual ones. You know what this also reminds me of? Due to the number of enemies used, and the two main mechanics being the magnet ceilings and the Needleman spikes, this might as well be a 48-hour stage. Blue it is. This variant. Well, almost a 48-hour stage. If it didn't have the Yoko blocks, I'd say it fit. Hello, Panta. Welcome to the stream. The more unstable stream, I'd say. The computer crashed once, and then the game crashed once. Well, technically twice, but you get what I'm saying. Pyra does raise an interesting point. Which RMs don't live up to their monikers? Bounce Man does bounce. Oh look, Space Invader. Springies. Don't use thunder. Say hello to the easy button. 8 up is Construct Man by GW9 with 30 plays and a score of 7. I actually played one of their stages earlier, Fridge Man, so let's see how this compares. I highly recommend you participate in Magma 4. Your levels are at the very least decent. They'll be mid-tiers. They would place in mid-tiers at the very least. And to be clear, mid-tier stages in Magma games following 2 aren't bad. Heck, as I said earlier, 48-hour stages are better than 2 in general. I wouldn't say that realism is that important considering all the more unrealistic stuff Mega Man has. And in 11, there's actually sound for bouncing. That's fine, Hyper. Use whichever service better suits you. Just as I taught. Just as I didn't, Tink. I prefer Fridge Man's aesthetics, but this works. I just like ice stages rather than buildings like this in the evening. At least without parallax scrolling. It feels like a Fortress stage from 5 or 6. Hi Sona. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Hey there Martin. You're very welcome. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I will vary up my content more often once I clear more Mega Man fan content, because it kinda gets boring playing only Mega Man over time. But I will keep posting content, whether it be live streams or pre-recorded stuff. I did Pyra. I went through it and died there, but we already passed the screen. We already saw that screen anyways. Oh man. I see. That's cool. Thank you, Martin. I don't really think of myself as being a high-tier YouTuber. I'm more of a lower-quality one, but you know me. This is where the paths link up with each other. This is basically a shortcut route, that's all. When in doubt, damage boost. Thank you, everyone. If only at higher production values, better networking. And of course, if I could stream more often. Or have an editor. I mean, I would love to stream more often, but, you know, work and whatnot, and the LP footage. We didn't get one this month, mainly because 48 hour. Once the hype for it cools down, we will have one at the end of this month. Right now we're still in the spoiler period of 2 weeks, but once that lifts, yeah. We all do. Pretty much, assuming there's no interruptions, end of the month is best. Thank you, Soda. I would like to have 2K subscribers, as usually when you hit these milestones, more opportunities open up. I understand what this stage was going for with the construction, but compared with Fridgeman, I don't feel like the mechanics are as cohesive. With Fridge, it was building up better with the blocks, ice blocks, and then combining at the end. Here, I understand what it was trying to go for, but it didn't really feel like it meshed as well. I wanted to see more mechanics where you're trying to break through the blocks, or carefully position your special weapon usage to break through only some of the special weapon blocks. I mean, it's fine, but it didn't feel as fun. Ninth up is Level 24, Robot Wars, by Orlando. 37 plays, score of 10. Story-based games like Danganronpa, Zelda, Mario, pretty much a lot of things. In general, I tend to like games more than... There are more stuff I like than dislike. Remember, attention helps with retention. Yeah, tiling is definitely very basic, I'd say. Repeating the same tile for the most part. Background's fine, but... yeah. This is what I would do for a debug stage. The sad thing is, this is still better aesthetics than some of the stages, Tier 1 stages in 48 hour. I tend to suck at tiling and aesthetics. If you were to ask me what is a good looking and bad looking, well, I could tell you good looking, but I would have a hard time identifying bad looking. What I can tell you is basic versus complicated. And this is clearly on the basic side. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, best Mega Man 6 boss? Well, as for favorite, Tomahawk would be one of the top ones, along with Nightman and maybe someone else. Hey Mick, welcome to stream. Glad you could make it. Okay, the aesthetic's getting a bit better, although the same thing is repeated. It's just the same block over and over, albeit now there's two types. Frankly, the more I design levels and play other stages, I feel one of the most important aspects, in addition to the level design itself, is outside playtesting. As level designers ourselves, we tend to miss a lot of important things. I see you there, Keydor. You're not hiding from me. That's a sneaky way of putting it. Why place all these weapon blocks here if you have a weapon respawner right over here? That just feels kind of redundant. When I think of the name Robot War, I think of an enemy spam level, but this isn't spammy. Sure, prototype. Give him some time in the limelight. He didn't get any yet. Second, or most important, the more I see and play through levels, I feel like the biggest issue designers have, in addition... Well, the first thing is experience. The second thing, the biggest problem I see in addition to a lack of experience of what works and what doesn't work on a broader scale, not having feedback really kills stage quality. This is especially the case for the Magmo games, because pretty much every single stage which got terrible scores had little to no feedback or playtesting. That was a common thread between all of them. It's one thing to make a mediocre stage, but it's another to make a bad one. And all the good stages actually had a lot of outside playtesting and feedback. 10th up is Block Huge Beam Laser by Moai. 64 plays, score of 33. Half-Orc Fighter, level 8, Igorous. No sliding. Hi there, Roll. Can she slide? Oh no. Yeah, Mike screwed this up. Let's try it again, shall we? I really want to have the access to sliding. Yes, sliding. Well, rolling, but it basically acts like sliding. Time for the puzzle level easier version. Assuming I don't crush myself to death by accident again. Time for the real challenge to begin. Starting off fairly easy. Building staircases with the blocks. Someone pull that off. Ow. Hey there, Jaden. Welcome to the stream. You missed quite a bit of funny things that happened. We got a bunch of new faces, returning faces, a full-on computer crash, and the game crashed again on its lonesome. Quite eventful this stream was. But I'm happy to see you here. I'm glad that they still stay if I swap to a different weapon. Nope, no Sean Williams, they're fully vanished. I was more referring to Pyra and some other folks. This also acts like a nice tutorial for this weapon. A more advanced tutorial. I mean, you can do this without jumping, but it's more difficult. Nope. Pyra, Soda, Glacier Wolf, Panda, and one other person. Oh no. Only 5 blocks at max though, keep that in mind. A different Soda, sorry. Sure, Jaden. Which one do you want to talk about next? Ow. Should have known. Ow. Didn't mean to grab it. Thank you for the full refill. This is another stage which I consider to give an honorable mention. It's not as good as Fridge Man, but I really like the mechanic development. That's fine, it was suicidal anyway. Smelter's finale, sure. I'll discuss it. I'm going to re-record the final episode of Smelter a tad to reduce the number of deaths. It's going to be a mix. As for the finale, that final figure is either the King of Demons, or, as I really think it is, it's the Master from ActRaiser. Good idea, Jaden. We haven't uncovered all the secrets yet, so it would be huge spoilers. Wait until after Monday. Then we can discuss it. Gotcha, Mick. The Master created... Oh yeah. Introducing us to the fact that these can actually destroy the blocks. Good to know. They created the Zermlings, Smelter himself, 3 other beings, and of course, Eve, Adam, I forget her name, etc. Oof. I knew it. I wonder... How do we get this? There must be a trick for this. Oh, okay, it was that simple. Silly me. And here I thought it was a complicated arrangement involving these blocks. Nope, it's that simple. They can't hyper by a few things. As for the lore, I believe the Rumbling Lands is in fact one continent of Earth, the primordial Earth or whatever, or some sort of fantasy Earth. Remember Smelter's wings can't cross continents, or deep water? That's why we only saw one continent. And I know there's a fire element. Remember the stove cook? Okay, this is a wonderful way of putting together all the mechanics. Although, because the blocks don't get destroyed, this isn't that difficult. Just stand here and keep spamming. Kind of a sad way to end the stage, but otherwise, it's a rather unique stage, and I like it. Definitely a solid... Actually, let's mark this as a co-favorite with Fridge Man. Fridge Man for a more traditional stage, this one for a more special weapon-oriented stage. Good job, Moai. Pat yourself on the back. 11th up is Non-Reset Speedrun Waterway by Little Mac 12127. 16 plays, score 6. Nope, 48 hours Sunday. We only had it twice because it was just released. Alright, as this is a speedrun stage, I'll try my best to speedrun it without pressing the reset button. They're also a fairly decent level designer. All the levels in No Reset Speedrun haven't been Kaizo yet. There are some tricky ones, but nothing I would say that reaches the point of Kaizo level. I can understand why. Okay, this is cool. Having to swap screens to swap the switches. And we have access to the metal blade. Alright then. Here I tell us bust only. Hopefully we do. It was just released this year, so give it some time. They'll probably do a 6-month or 1-year breakdown. So far the reception has been fairly good. I still consider it to be a decent to almost good game. It's a game which needs more focus. And a bit more polish. Alright, let's use your weakness. I mean, this is what your weakness was supposed to be in 2. If it wasn't good against almost everyone. Done, we're out of here. So the 12th and final level of the stream is No Reset Speedrun Space Jam by Toxin-G. 41 plays, score 15. There are a ton of them per week. Compared to Toxin's usual fare, this isn't really that... They aren't as tough. And this time we're playing as Base, with dashing and double jumping, and me getting crushed to death. Hang on, I actually did a reset, whoops. Let's do this again, shall we? Time for another level in this series. Eventually I gotta cover all the levels, as there's quite a few per week. Maybe in a bonus episode, or a special thing. Yep, although that one is more advanced than this. That's wonderful to hear. At this rate, I don't think I'll be able to get a key because I already asked for a key from a different game, which I will eventually cover. From the same publisher, so I can't do it again. I have over 1K subscribers, sure, but I'm not popular enough to keep requesting keys from the same publisher. I don't want to end up being blacklisted or worse. I really don't want to end up being blacklisted or worse. Okay, I'll quickly take a look. How long is that stage? If it's under 5 minutes, I'll do it. Halfway point, I hope. Yeah. Blacklisted or DMCA'd. DMCA is even worse. Okay, this makes this fight a lot easier. Now that he's even slower. We're out of here. All these no reset speedrun stages are fairly straightforward for me, and are a nice way to get into speedrunning. So bonus last stop is Sonic 06 Simulator Super Accurate Replica by Vadapega. 247 plays, score 60. Really old level, but you get it. Now loading. Still a faster load time than that game. So overall, out of the 13 levels I covered in today's stream, my two favorites would be Bridgeman by GW9 and the Super Block Laser Blocking level by Moai, with an honorable mention going to Base Nuke Mission by AgentAPM. Good job, you three. As promised, it is time to cover art. More texture work. Slowly getting better. Hey, at least you're better on art than me. Far better. Aw. Amphibia? Cool. Wait, human skin? I see what you mean. Yes, Jackal pose. I was expecting this to show up eventually. I have Project 06's load times are basically non-existent, aka what it should have been. I see what you did there. Wish.com. Neat. Aww, how cute. Freaky. Now plants. Texture is hard. Neat thumbnail. Yeah, fine. Growing more muscular. Lots of art from Sylveon and Jaden. Even better this time. White Stark. Okay. Okay, let's do it. I see why. Sondabar base, now with Ray flights. That wasn't as bad as I thought. At first glance, I thought this was a bird or a jellyfish. With legs. Yep. Ah, classic cactus. Probably should send this art to them too. Oops. Sorry about that. You should have the artist role by this point. You've been drawing quite a bit of art. Ah, those are friends. I recognize that name. Now it's Sigma's. That's a cool 3D render. Insert Gravity Man team. Broccoli. Hope it's salted. Man, that looks a bit swollen. You should get that checked. Dancing to the music. Bad ending Kano. Kano and Bowie. Hi, Umi. Tick outline Chihiro. I would kind of prefer if the outlines were decreased in thickness by 2 or 3 pixels, but as a scribble, it's fine. It gives my thumbs up. Anyways, this marks the end of the art section. No matter if you submitted a level to me, or art, or even just participated, thank you very, very much. It's because of your continued support that I keep coming back and producing more content, and why I started streaming in the first place. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.